use the same hardware on the entire thing. Don't put an Allen here, a star there, a 13 here, a 15 there. Just make it all the same. Hello, welcome to another 6th Gen Farmer. It is a hot one out today. But anyways, I am here by myself for basically the whole week. My dad's out in Yellowstone and my brother's working on some other stuff. So I was given the task of getting this corn head ready for fall. So in the split, we ended up keeping this corn head, same one that we've had for a while. We've rebuilt it a couple times, but it doesn't need to be rebuilt this year. We did take it to a dealership. They kind of went through it and everything, and it should be mostly ready to go for harvest. There is one main issue with it though, and if I can crawl up here safely, like that. First of all, it is absolutely covered in bird poop, but there are hoods that are wearing through. Where are they? Here we go, found one. See how some of these hoods are wearing through the plastic on the sides? This is another bad one. There's 4 or 5 bad ones on here. So on my truck back there, I got that pack of boxes. That is to replace these hoods, and we're gonna do what, 1, 2, 3, we got 5 of them. So I'm just gonna replace all the ones that are broken through right now, and then after this year we'll have to replace the rest of them as we go. But first, this thing is absolutely covered in bird poop, so I'm gonna wash it off. We're lucky that both our farm places have old sheds kind of like this, and the shed that this was sitting in doesn't have a door. So it still had a roof, and so it's covered for winter. It didn't have 4 feet of snow on it over the winter of anything. But the birds like to live up in the roof, and well, they do their damage. And I really don't feel like working on this thing when I'm touching bird poop every 4 seconds. And then our door on this shed, our big bifold door, is kind of broken. It still kind of works, but you can see that this cable's all frayed, and I don't think it has much life left. It only has 1 or 2 strands holding it on. So I really don't want to open it much further than this until we get that fixed. And it's so dang hot outside, I really don't want to do this outside. So I think I have a plan. Our semi-truck bay in our big storage shed is actually empty at the current moment. So I think I can just bring it in here, and then, it's still warm in here, but at least I have shade, and I'm not sunburning myself all the crap. In fact, I think I can even fit the 9570 back in. I mean, there's plenty of room here. Pull that out, bring the header trailer in, bring the tractor back in, bring a little toolbox out here with the tools I need to work on it. I don't think it'll be that bad. Wow, that's hot outside. I wasn't even doing anything hard. I was literally washing, like with water. There's water hit me in the face all the time. But I was still sweating so much, it was like dripping off the end of my nose. My sunscreen's probably completely gone. I think I've changed my mind. I think I'm just gonna work on it right here, because is it hot out? Yes, but it's also gonna be hot every time I need a new tool. I need to walk from there to there. I'd rather just open the small door, have all my tools right here, and go a lot faster. Yep, I'm just gonna do it. Leave it right here. So I'm gonna be honest, I have never done corn head work in my life, minus replacing a sensor on the height sensor thing. So I've never even taken a snout off, but it looks fairly straightforward-ish. I mean, so it looks like I'm gonna take that bolt out, unhook this, take the snout off. And then it looks like for these hoods, all this hardware in the front is gonna have to come off. And then I'm assuming there's something holding it on the back too. But I don't know, I think I might just take the snouts off first. I might just do it all like all the snouts, all the hardware, all the hoods, then pull the hoods back on, all the hardware back on, then all the snouts back on. Probably won't get done today because it's already getting late in the day, but it'll be done this video. I don't think I've ever actually used this as a tool cart. It's usually a temporary garbage holder. But I grabbed a bunch of standard wrenches, a bunch of metric wrenches. I'm assuming this is all metric, but I don't know. John Deere seems to go back and forth all the time on what kind of hardware they use. I got an impact, sockets, and a ratchet. Oh, I need Allen head. I need Allen stuff. There we be. Got everything I should need, along with my half-gallon water bottle. Ooh. And now, if you're watching this at home and you've taken one of these apart before and you're just screaming at your screen, Carson, what in the heck are you doing? You're so dumb, yada, yada, yada. I'm trying. I promise. I've never done this before. I'll figure it out. I mean, I got that clutch replaced in my four-wheeler by myself. Never did that before either. Oh. Ugh. I thought it was threaded into the unit. It's there's a bolt or a nut. Nah. Okay, so you got two options, okay? There is one hood that looks like...
What's that?
Hello?
What's that?
Yeah, Dad?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, two options. There's one hood that is about to... it's already like bending, like you can see it's light in there on the side. It's about to break through. And there's another one that is broken through, but in the back corner.
Okay. I mean, you don't have enough snouts, I mean.
I'm one hood short.
Well, I would say we'll get another snout.
Oh, just get another, so okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well I will just keep going then.
Okay.
Then I can go and get another one tomorrow.
So I'm remotely in a video?
Yes.
Okay.
We got an issue here. There's 3 wires down here. But only 2 up here, and you can see the end of the third one right there. It looks like the mice got to this height sensor, which isn't that big of a deal. I can fix that, but somehow the wire has to be disconnected between here and here. I was expecting there to be like a connector right here that you unplug and you can take the snout off, but I'm not seeing one. So do I need to disconnect it all the way from up there and then string it through? But then, why is there not a connector right here? I'm kind of amazed that these all made it the entire way. They kind of did a little overkill of boxing these things. I mean, this box ain't even together anymore. Okay, next day, got a haircut. I look good, I know, thank you. Anyways, I didn't make it that far since the last night, but I have 2 more new hoods now, so we now have 7 total. And I made a TikTok on how to take these things off because I couldn't figure it out. I'll show you guys back here. I came back here and I saw these pins and I'm like, you can't pull the pins out, you can't push them in. How in the heck do you get this thing off? And I now feel kind of dumb because I didn't realize that both the pins are on the same side. So what it looks like you do, what TikTok told me, is you lift it all the way up and then slide the hood this way to get those pins out. So we're gonna give that an attempt here. And I did already take the bottom cylinder thing off that keeps them up. Oh, just like that. So now I just gotta take all this hardware off this one, put it on one of these new ones, put the hood back on, and should be good there. So the first 3 rows I did will be really easy. When I get to these ones with the electrical harnesses, it's gonna be a little tougher. I gotta go check the overhead bin. These ones are gonna be tougher because the only electrical connection for these is up at the top. And because it's only up the top, I gotta put a wire on the end of the electrical connector, pull it through the snout, take the snout off, and then I gotta somehow put a wire through the new one while it's off the combine, or off the head, so that way I can pull the wire through the new one as well, or the new hood. It's why they didn't put electrical connectors on these things, just boggles my mind, but they didn't. Plan is, because it's even hotter today than it was yesterday, like 104 or something like that, I'm going to put the one on just to see how it's done, and I'm going to take the rest of the hoods off, take them inside, switch the hardware inside, because it's hot. So I got all these hoods put back together. I'm not going to put them on quite yet. I want to just kind of do all that at the same time. So I'm going to attempt these electrical harnesses. So it looks like I got to take this height sensor off, take the bolt off, see if there's a connector up there. Then I got some wire here, fish it through the top, pull the wires down, pull the line down with it. And that way I can pull it back up afterwards. Take the snouts off, and then figure out what I gotta do through the hood. Oh, well, that's a star bit. Oh my God. Use the same hardware on the entire thing. Don't put an Allen here, a star there, a 13 here, a 15 there. Just make it all the same. Okay, there's the electrical connector. Pop that off. Is this the correct kind of wire? Probably not. But we're gonna try and make it work. I'm also sure there's probably a better way to do this than electrical taping it on, but I don't know what that is. Okay, got that one. Let's just pull that wire through like that. Sticking out both ends. Snip that off. There we go. Okay, I'm just gonna get these all these wires run through these snouts. Oh, I have something in my eye. Then I'm gonna take the snouts off and then work on the hoods. It is so gosh dang hot outside today. The camera quit because it got too hot. And then everything that I touched was burning my hands. I mean, my hands hurt so, like, I carried these 4 hoods in. It hurt so bad. There was nowhere I could grab on it that wasn't burning my hands. But I got everything taken off the corn head. We're inside now. I just got to get these hoods switched over, get the wiring harnesses through them. This is a broken wiring harness right here, the one the mice chewed. I think I might just try and fix it. You know, I know that these sensors are really sensitive to like voltages and stuff, but I might just attempt to fix it, see what happens. Maybe I should call first and see how much it costs. And then after I learned that it's $300, then I'll try and fix it. Okay, well, it's $90. $90 is worth us not having troubles later in the year, so I'm gonna go pick that one up quick. Well, running the wires through these looks like it's gonna suck. It has to go down, over, and then back up. So I grabbed this little LED flashlight that has a magnet on the back. And we're gonna see if I can pull it through. It's not a very strong magnet. I can't find any parts holders, so I don't know how well it's gonna work. But gosh darn it, we're gonna give her a shot. Oh, that's the wrong side. Well, that ain't working at all. I guess we're just gonna go for it, see what happens. Did I just get it? Oh, I had it. I had it in my fingers and I lost it.
Eventually.
Oh my. Finally got it. Three more to go. My goodness. Well, we're gonna give this a shot here. I know I kind of mentioned this earlier, but the reason I got a new harness rather than fixing the old one is, well, first of all, $90 for something like this. It doesn't go wrong in the field. I think it's kind of worth it, but if it was just sending like 12-volt power or something, I would have fixed it. The problem is that these height sensors, I believe they send different voltages depending on what level the sensor's at. So if you somehow screw up that voltage or create resistance or whatever, then it starts sending wrong signals to the combine, and whole world of a mess of issues can happen then. Okay, got that side. Oh, no. No. Okay, how do I fix this now? I had it to the other side. Ah, yes. My God! I hope the other two go a tad bit smoother than that one did. Okay, I'm back for a third day. Now I know what you guys are thinking. Carson, what the heck, it took you 3 days to do this, it would have taken me a day. Well, I haven't been just working on this, I promise. But last night before I left, I got all the hoods put back together, all the wires are ran. I basically just gotta reinstall everything on the head itself now. So hopefully I can get that done before noon. I'm gonna start right now. So my plan of attack for putting this thing back together is I'm just gonna put all the hoods up on top of the head so that way I can crawl on top, put them all on the pins all at the same time. I think they'll make pretty quick work of it all. And then after I get that done, I'll go in the back, pull all the retaining clips in, and then I'll start the snouts. I haven't put any snouts back on yet. I don't know how big of a job that's gonna be. Hopefully not too bad. The hardest thing's probably gonna be these ones that need the wires run through, but I'll get it figured out. Finally, it's starting to look like a normal corn head again. Got everything back on. Actually, putting the snouts on, I think, was easier than taking them off. Of course, now that I have done it, I would have taken them off a different way, a little easier way. But, as you can see, there's still 2 rows left that I did not have the snouts on, and actually the hoods aren't on yet either, because these pins back here that hold the hood to this metal bracket, they are seized in the old hoods. And I'm just gonna go get a couple new ones. Shouldn't be more than a few bucks, hopefully. Knowing John Deere will probably be 50, but once I get those in, it'll be like a 10-minute process to get this thing put back together. This corn head is starting to get some acres on it, and we were kind of looking at new corn heads for this year, or like slightly used corn heads. We weren't ever looking at brand new ones, but we've had to buy so much equipment this year with the family split and everything. It just kind of makes sense to maybe save that for another year. So we are using our old 612C corn head, obviously. This, well, I'm fixing it. And then we're also using the 640 FD Draper that we've been using for the past quite a few years too. So I know a lot of people have had questions on that, like what heads you guys got? It's the same heads we always have been, just on a new combine.